Hello, good morning, Joe. My name is Veronica. I am from Group 12, Certificate 3. Today, I'm going to talk about three things today. First thing is well-being as an issue in fashion industry. Second thing, how that well-being can create environmental damage, not only for the environmental, but also to workers in the fashion industry. And third thing, what can we do with that? Is there anyone that make a change within the industry? So I know for a fact in a fashion industry, most importantly in a developing countries such as Indonesia, Bangladesh, India, and even China, they are not being paid fairly. They are not treated fairly, and they are living in a minimum wage for the skills that they have to manufacture clothes, thousands of it. Some shops they sell a clothes for $5, maybe sometimes cheaper than $5. It crossed my mind, how is that possible? You sell a clothes for $5, paying your staff, paying your overheads, and still making profit from that. So how much is your cost to produce one clothes and to be able still making profit? So there must be something gone wrong in your supply chain, in your production system. And maybe there is a responsibility that fashion industry has, but they don't do it. So that's why their cost is so low to produce one clothes. And the biggest material used in fashion industry is a cotton. And we know that to produce a cotton, we need a huge land to harvest the cotton to be able to meet the demand of the customers, the need of the customers. When the cotton is produced, the color is not so appealing. It's a white, yellowish color. So for a company to be able to make it a piece of very attractive garment, they have to put a lot of colorings that involves a lot of water. And the water consumption, the water wastage of that dyeing process can harm the environmental if they don't do the right things that they have to do. So what we can do about it to provide less environmental damage? I know there is one company in Indonesia. This lady is producing a cultural fabric called the batik. Batik is one of the traditional fabric made in Indonesia, and at first she started the company by hiring those disadvantaged people, like people with disability. So she empowered them to be a sewer, to be able to have skills so that they can survive, so that they can make a living. Because for those disadvantaged people, it's very hard to move. But if you sew, you are sitting, but your hands can move. And she did it when she started the business, and then now as the business is growing, she did the batik manufacturing process handmade with a handmade process. And even for the garment that produced by her company, it has a label tag that shows the customers who is the sewer, who is the machinist, and from what material is the batik is made. So that's all about my presentation today. Thank you. Bye bye.